Welcome to our channel Around the World with Dua Mumtaz. Today we are going to visit a place named Huntsville Museum of Art in Huntsville City, Alabama State, United States of America. If you like our informative video, please click the like button and share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon so you will receive timely notification whenever we uploaded new videos. Let's get started. Huntsville Museum of Art is a museum located in Huntsville, Alabama. HMA sits in Big Spring Park within downtown Huntsville, and serves as a magnet for cultural activities. In 1957, the Huntsville Art League and Museum Association, HALMA, was formed with the goal of growing the arts community within Huntsville and of one day having a museum. HMA was officially established by the City of Huntsville with City Ordinance No. 70-134, on August 13, 1970, which established the Museum Board of the City of Huntsville. The museum held its first exhibition in 1973 and moved to its first permanent facility at the Braun Center in 1975, while the rest of HALMA had to relocate to Heart of Huntsville Mall. In 1989, HALMA officially split, with the museum retaining the name Huntsville Museum of Art while the rest of the organization was known as Huntsville Art League, HAL. HMA moved to its present building at Big Spring Park in March 1998 and housed 7 galleries. The museum expanded in 2010 with the Davidson Center, which includes 7 new exhibition galleries, the Stender Family Education Galleries, 4 special event facilities, and an adjacent parking lot. The museum's 75,034 square foot facility now includes 14 galleries covering 20,000 square feet. Numerous meeting and event spaces are available throughout the museum to accommodate weddings, receptions, meetings and other events. The entire complex is designed to integrate interior and exterior spaces and serve as a tangible focal point for quality of life and economic development benefiting the entire Huntsville/Madison County area. The museum is fully handicap accessible. The museum is a member of the North American Reciprocal Museums Program. The Huntsville Museum of Art is a nonprofit municipal corporation established by the City of Huntsville, Alabama, and governed by a city-appointed museum board. The museum seeks to foster understanding of the visual arts and appreciation of artistic achievement. The mission of the museum is to bring people and art together through acquiring, preserving, exhibiting and interpreting the highest quality works of art. The museum maintains an active, engaging schedule of exhibitions and programs through its permanent collections and special exhibitions. The Voices of Our Times series brings people of note in the arts, academia, publishing and politics to the Huntsville Museum of Art for in-depth discussions and presentations. The family programs offer fun, interactive art-making activities for families with children ages 3 and up. In the Museum Academy, art classes are offered weekdays and Saturdays for children ages 3 and up. High school and adult art classes and workshops are also available. The permanent collection of the Huntsville Museum of Art comprises over 3,000 objects. It is focused primarily on 19th and 20th century American art with an emphasis on art from the Southeast, African, Asian, and European art, from cultures influential on American art, is the museum's secondary collecting focus. The collection holds some 400 works on paper by American artists such as James McNeill Whistler, Reginald Marsh, John Sloan, Robert Rauschenberg, Frank Stella, and Andy Warhol. These works have allowed the museum to provide its community first-hand access to original works of art by leading 20th-century masters. The museum has also acquired works which are of particular importance to Huntsville and its scientific community, such as a group of watercolors of Huntsville in the Marshall Space Flight Center by Renato Mancini, who worked for NASA as an illustrator in the Apollo program. Another work is the Moonwalk by Andy Warhol. There are also European and Japanese prints, Chinese glassware and African sculptures. The museum is also famous for its collection of animal figures made from silver, the largest in the world, and the Italian jewelry produced by Gian Maria Bucciolati. Since 1998, nearly 70 contemporary works in wood, glass, metal, clay and fiber have been added to the collection, including works by Dale Chihuly, William Morris and Philip Malthrop. In 2008, the museum acquired the prestigious Sellers Collection of Art by American Women, a landmark gathering of over 400 paintings, drawings and sculptures that heralds achievements of more than 250 American women artists active between 1850 and 1940. An eclectic holding of more than 600 works in various media form the remainder of the collection. such as the unique assembly of sterling silver animals created by the luxury Italian jewelry firm of Buccellati, European and Japanese prints, Chinese snuff bottles, carved African objects, and other valuable community resources that affirm that artistic heritage and provide context for American achievements in the arts. In 2017, the museum acquired the historic portrait of Ethel Waters, created by well-known artist, Luigi Lucioni. HMA Executive Director, Christopher J. Madcore, and Luigi Lucioni historian, Dr. Stuart M. Berry, heard of the painting and began taking measures to track down its whereabouts. When the two traced it to a private residence in 2016, they learned the family had plans to auction the painting off in the coming months. The owner graciously allowed the Huntsville Museum of Art to display Ethel Waters in the exhibition, American Romantic, The Art of Luigi Lucioni, where it was viewed by the public for the first time since 1942. The museum successfully negotiated the purchase of portrait of Ethel Waters and, thanks in large part to the generosity of the Huntsville community, Lucioni's portrait of Ethel Waters now has a new home at the Huntsville Museum of Art where it will be made accessible for public viewing. The Huntsville Museum of Art has 5 collections available for travel: Rebels with a Cause, John James Audubon, The Viviparous Quadrupeds of North America, Vietnam, The Real War, Will Henry Stevens, Naturalist/Modernist, and 9/11 and Beyond. Photographs from the Associated Press. Rebels with a Cause presents outstanding selections of painting, drawings and sculptures from the Huntsville Museum of Art's recently acquired Sellers collection of art by American women. This landmark holding celebrates the achievements of over 250 talented female artists active between the mid-19th and mid-20th centuries. Many rebelled against the convention of their day by exhibiting alongside their male counterparts, receiving awards, and pioneering the way for those who would follow. Today, art historians are rediscovering their accomplishments and establishing their rightful place in the expanding narrative of American history. John James Audubon, The Viviparous Quadrupeds of North America presents 36 original large-format Audubon prints from the private collection of Mr. and Mrs. William H. Told Jr. of New York. The Tolds collected these prints for nearly 4 decades, having received their first, a marmot, as a gift. They appreciated the scientifically accurate animal subjects, some of which are now extinct, as well as the beautifully detailed backgrounds that often included native foliage and other naturalistic details. The Tolds have graciously donated their impressive collection to the Huntsville Museum of Art. Vietnam, The Real War contains images that both recorded and changed history. To cover the war, the Associated Press gathered an extraordinary group of superb photojournalists in its Saigon bureau, creating one of the greatest photographic legacies of the 20th century. Will Henry Stevens, Naturalist/Modernist presents the work of American artist Will Henry Stevens, 1881 to 1949, a lifelong naturalist and important modernist painter known for his 2 distinct artistic styles, representational naturalism and Southern modernism. Stevens clearly separated his 2 bodies of work, exhibiting his rural Southern landscapes and his non-objective abstractions at different galleries. Though seemingly disconnected, his individual styles are part of a larger whole. Each style was born from the soul of an artist strongly influenced by his reverence for the Southern landscape. 9/11 and Beyond, photographs from the Associated Press looks back at the World Trade Center's construction, destruction and slow re-emergence through 50 hand-selected photographs from the archives of the Associated Press for the 20th anniversary of the attacks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will see you on our next video and we'll explore a new place of Huntsville City, Alabama, United